I'm Hadass Kuznets with Janet and Sarah Murnahan, who just released a book called Saving Sarah. And it's about your situation, your ordeal over at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I understand now you live in Florida, but you were being treated at CHOP. So why don't you, Janet, who is Sarah's mother, why don't you go ahead and give us a rundown of what happened?
Sarah was 10 years old at the time and had been waiting for a lung transplant for a year and a half. When we learned that government regulations restricting access to organs for kids under 12 were part of the reason she had been waiting so long. And so when we did more research, we found out that kids under 12 were dying at twice the rate and waiting longer. And so we decided to fight this.
You sued the government's outdated lung allocation rules.
We argued that it was arbitrary, that her age was an arbitrary restriction to these organs. There was not a medical basis for not allowing her to have these organs.
Because it should go on whoever needs it the most.
Right.
Not based on your age.
Exactly.
What was that moment like when the decision came through and you had won the lawsuit?
It was just sort of this moment of, we're extremely excited, and yet at the same time we still have to get lungs. And so it was sort of this, yin and yang of it. You're really excited about the decision, but yet you're looking at a child who really may not make it still.
Did you get it at that age how serious this was?
Yes, I did understand how serious this was. I understood the seriousness of the situation, that I really need a transplant soon or I might die.
What did this lawsuit do for all the kids under 12 that need transplants?
Well, it gives them the option at this point to dual list. So they are on the under 12 list, but they can also appeal to be on the 12 and over list if their doctors think that it's a viable option for them. So they have that there as an option. And then further, 3 years after our situation, UNOS looked at the situation again because of what we had done and felt that more needed to be done, that kids were not still getting quite as much of an equal treatment. It's just harder when they're really little. And so they changed the distance that pediatric lungs can travel. So they continued to follow up on the story, and they've continued to try and make changes because of what happened.
What do you want to tell people about the book? It's called Saving Sarah.
Mothers around the world really fight for their kids, and I think that's what it's about.
What I'd like to say about it is that even though in this particular cause, like fighting the government and everything like that was unique, like the contents of this story really aren't. I just want to give hope to all the kids that are fighting like medical problems or any problem really, because they shouldn't have to, but when you're faced with that situation, as long as like you have a little bit of hope left, then you'll probably be okay.
Janet and Sarah, thank you so much. And 16 now, huh?
Yes.
Amazing. I bet every moment with her is like...
It's awesome.
Precious.
Yep.
Yep.
Congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.